personally in the trenches. And one thing that I think doesn't get mentioned nearly often enough when it talks about gun violence is the lasting injuries that happen. When I was a student, one of my first patients was a young man who was shot in the head, and the only thing he could say for weeks was why. Basically, why me? Why did it happen to me? I've seen all too many patients who've been shot. When I worked at DC General in Washington, I had, through the years, probably 10 or 12 spinal cord patients who were shot. It's a huge cost emotionally, financially for the public. And as far as open carry, that's just for intimidation, and those things should not be allowed in public. If they get a permit, there should be absolutely no weapons allowed.
All right, so I know I said that I have a lot of things to say. This is actually coming from a friend who often doesn't like to be out in public for various reasons I would love to see. So one of the issues that we both have with Dave Bratt is his hypocrisy. He likes to quote James Madison. He loves Madison. He likes to reference him in all sorts of religious manners, but he seems to forget that Madison was also against the separation of church and state. So I ask you, Dave Bratt, if we do have a separation of church and state, and we're not to impose our religion on others from the state, why are transition services not available to federal employees or to state employees? Why do we bar that? Right now, my friend, she is transitioning, and her health care is not covered. And when I say health care is not covered, she has it, but because she's trans, the insurance companies find literally every reason to deny basic things. Like, you know that annual physical that we're all supposed to have? Yeah, that's automatically denied because she's trans. So in that community, they affectionately call it trans broken arm theory, where like you could be hit by a car and your insurance company would find a reason to relate it back to you being trans, and then they'll deny it. So I would ask you, if you are about protecting people and you are about, following the Constitution of separation of church and state, we should not be applying someone's religion or someone's, I don't even know where that is in any religion anyway that would hate on trans people, but don't apply that to people who are trying to work in public service. They're giving back to their community by working for the government, and you're literally going to deny them basic access to healthcare, even though they pay into it. Thank you.
We still have plenty of time. It is possible that there are people in this room who are Dave Bratt supporters and who are Trump supporters, which is perfectly wonderful. I invited a wide range of people and hosts hoping to get a diverse crowd. We have been nothing but civil. I think everyone would agree. I'm not surprised, but I'm very thankful. So if there is anyone else who would like to make comments, I hope that everyone feels like this is a safe space. Your opinion is respected. I feel very confident there will be no boos or jeers. Someone was supposed to show up with red cards, but that didn't even happen. So I don't even think that there's concern of red or green cards being waved in the air. This does not have to be a bash Bratt fest. He's a very likable guy should you meet him and just want to shake his hand. And other people may have other experiences. I personally would love to hear some alternate experiences. I have not had the wonderful experiences. I have had him share that the U.S. should not be the leader of climate change because we're just wasting our money until China and India step up. Well, I think China stepped up. You know, I take so many issues. I have not found the way to support my representative that he feels like he needs. But maybe there's another viewpoint, and I welcome those viewpoints as well. We have 15 minutes, or if nobody steps up, if somebody else would like to offer a close, that would be wonderful and welcome as well. A positive, inspirational close.
Hi, my name's Terry. I've lived in Midlothian. I've been in this district longer than you. I wrote my note card because that's what I've been trained to do. I do want to say this is probably the best Dave Brat town hall I've ever been to.